What's going on, guys? Hey, it's Anthony with the Wrenched Out Garage. Thank you for tuning in to another episode here on our YouTube channel. We appreciate you guys stopping by. Make sure to hit subscribe if you haven't done it already. If you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Let's dive into today's video. So on our 6th gen, we have been doing all kinds of modifications, and we're going to continue doing that. Today we're actually doing an uninstall, not an install. So a little bit different. One of the things that I've thrown up in the air multiple times is whether or not to keep the badge that's located on the front fender. Now, it doesn't look bad by any means. There's a lot of options that I could have went with. I can plasti dip it, I can paint it, I can get the Camaro lettering, I can do so many different things, but I think it's best for what I'm going for on our 6th gen to go ahead and remove it. So that's what we're gonna do today, is take that off the fender. So let's get over to the car and talk about the things that you're gonna need and take this thing off. All right, guys, so one of the things that you may or may not know at this point is we have this little piece of chrome here. That's the reason why I wanted to end up getting rid of it. I think overall, the badge, it looks good. I like it. I'm actually gonna keep it and repurpose it for something else. However, it's time to get rid of this thing just because I like the smooth lines of the Camaro. I like the styling with the Mag Performance hood, the ACS composite splash guards, C7 carbon side skirts, and all the other things we've done to it. But I think it's time that we got rid of the badges. Now, these are fairly simple way to get rid of this. You got a couple of options. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try the heat option. That's what I like to do. You can use a fishing line. Fishing line's very common. You just grab the fishing line, wrap it, run it down it. You know, keep your fingers away from the paint, of course. Run it right down, cuts it right off, and then try to peel it back. Simple, but we're gonna go and try the heat removal process. So I'm gloved up. I do have a couple of options as far as adhesive remover. Once the decal is gone, you're gonna need to get some as well if it doesn't just peel off. Sometimes it's a little tougher than one would like for it to be. So we do have the Turtle Wax Bug and Tar Remover, and then we have our Goo Gone. Between those two chemicals, this should be a fairly simple job. So I'm gonna go ahead and heat this up. Let's see if we can't get it done this way. If not, we'll just grab the fishing line and go that route as well. So let's go ahead and get going. So obviously when you go to heat this, heat around the area first. You don't just sit there and blast on one area. What you're trying to do is get the adhesive that the factory put on it to warm up so it's not so abrasive, so it kind of gels it out a little bit, warms it back up. So what I normally do, make sure your heat gun's on and just run around whatever area it is you're trying to do. Make sure that the area is clean, of course. The Camaro's kind of dusty simply because I've been working on it a lot lately and doing a lot of things with it, but we will see what happens here. So I think that should be just about good enough, at least to start it. Yeah. So it's nice and warm. Unfortunately, it kind of cracked there. So there's the emblem just straight off of it. No adhesive to the back of it, so it definitely got warm enough. So we'll take that off. And then obviously what we're trying to do is get this, the adhesive off, in which most of it, oh, actually, this might be a fully clean, it is. So this side is a fully clean uninstall. There's a little bit of dust, a little bit of debris. We'll hit it with some chemical, clean it up, and then let's take a look at it afterward.
level. Next level.
All right, guys, so that was a super simple uninstall on the Camaro, but we think it looks great. We hope you guys do too. At least it goes with our styling that we're choosing for our Camaro. Maybe it doesn't fit your Camaro, but now you know how to do the uninstall. Plus, now we get these two cool badges that we're gonna do something with. I'm not sure exactly what yet, but you'll see them come back in a future episode. We thank you for checking out the Wrenched Out Garage. And of course, if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button again if you guys haven't subscribed yet. And we've got a lot more things coming to the Camaro and the Wrenched Out Garage. You're going to want to stay tuned. Now, one thing to note is take your time when doing the uninstall with this. Don't get crazy with trying to rub the hell out of the paint or do anything crazy with that because you don't want to damage your car. That's absolutely critical that you take your time. We used both the bug and tar remover just to soften it up, and then we dried it off and then hit it with the Goo Be Gone. It came right off. It took a little bit of time to let it set in. And of course, make sure when you spray or applicate any kind of remover, hit the area, wipe around it, make sure that there's not a bunch of it sitting on your paint. And then of course, we're gonna go back over. We do need to clean the car up. That'll be coming in a future episode, but I think it looks great. I hope you guys do too. We've got a lot of cool things. That was a very simple video, but we've got great things coming. We do appreciate you taking the time. And of course, if you guys are out driving or riding, do it safely, and we'll see you guys in the next video.